just put this out there. But we got a lot of people at the top who are counting on us being stupid. And that's just the honest to God's truth. You see, they need us dumb enough to follow orders, but not quite smart enough to ask a lot of questions. And people, here's the thing. It's working. It's working really well. You see, they're making people stupid on purpose. They're training people not to think for themselves. They built this whole system that rewards you for shutting down your own brain. And it's called an algorithm. And it keeps feeding you more and more of what you already think. So you stop going out and checking for yourself. And see, people, that's the point. They don't want you to use your brain. They want to think for you. And I'm not saying every single person out there signed up for this, but enough did. And the ones in charge are the ones who benefit the most from keeping things just like they are. I mean, just take a look around you. When's the last time you actually saw someone get rewarded for asking those hard questions or for pushing back against a dumbass policy? Or what about really thinking about something and thinking it all the way through instead of just agreeing with it? You don't. Because those people are labeled as troublemakers and they're forced out of the group while everyone else in the group learns the intended lesson. You shut up, you do as the group does, or you're next. And people, it's not by accident. That's very deliberate. That's the whole point. And now when I watch politicians get up and speak, the first thing I notice is these are all smart, college-educated people, right? But when they get up on stage, they deliberately try to sound like idiots. They dumb everything down. They use a lot of simple, catchy phrases and slogans and give easy softball-ass answers. And they make it really, really easy for people to understand. Just more red meat for the crowd, so to speak. And why? First off, because it works. Because nowadays, filling stadiums is a hell of a lot more important than being right or actually working on real issues. And also because most people don't really want to think for themselves anymore. They just want their own opinions echoed back to them. They want to be made to feel good about what they already believe. And more than that, and this, I truly believe this in my heart, most people just want to be entertained. Think of WWE wrestling and reality TV. But politics nowadays, to me, has become more entertainment than anything else. That there's no real expertise or heart and soul in it anymore. And the media must have went out and figured this out a long time ago. Because the media doesn't even try to make people think anymore. You know, they've learned that if we keep them scared and angry enough, they'll click more. So they keep shit simple. They keep it loud. And they keep people coming back every single time it works. And then simply they'll turn around. They'll simply rinse and repeat. Do it over and over again. And we already know, if you've been paying attention or you haven't been on a rock, truth and accuracy doesn't even matter anymore. What matters is, did they watch? Did they share? And did we make them mad enough to want to come back and tune in tomorrow? Because people, it's sort of like, I don't know, like eating junk food, but only for your brain. It's designed to give you that quick hit, but leave you hungry for more. But people, just like junk food, it's not good for you. And it's killing our entire nation. And people, and not all people, but enough. Don't act confused. And even though I'm not going to name it directly on this platform, racism, we all know exactly why stupidity is now running the show. We don't want to admit it, but we know. Because, see, admitting it means a lot of people wanted this. A lot of our fellow citizens that we see every day, that we talk to, that we intermingle with, they wanted this. A lot of people cheered the show instead of asking for the actual facts, even when we tried to tell them. That they praised the overconfident talk over the actual work. They totally disregarded everything. And then they handed power over to the best salesman and not to the best people for the job. And all because they wanted what they wanted. And now they're getting what they wanted, and now they don't want it. Unfortunately, because of their decision, now all of us are paying the price. And you see, people, as we're all learning, Stupidity and power isn't harmless. It's calculated and it's very dangerous. It props up the whole system while those in charge get to continue making their shady ass backroom deals and dodging the hard questions and passing legislation that hurts the fuck out of all of us. All of us. We all end up getting crushed, man, under the weight of stupidity. And people, here's another downfall about stupidity. When stupidity gets rewarded at the top, it becomes a habit at the bottom. So nowadays, generations grow up chasing whatever's trending instead of trying to actually understand how stuff works. You see, what's viral has replaced how does this work? And curiosity is killed long before it even gets a chance to sprout. You see, people, when stupidity gets rewarded, the intelligent people, they don't just check out. They stop trying and they stop caring about us and they stop getting involved. And the bill for all that is high. The bill is the system that we all depend on no longer functions as it should. And we waste a lot of years and we miss out on so many opportunities. And then people have the nerve to stand around looking confused and wondering why nothing works anymore, as if you didn't choose this. Anyway, people, here's what I'm asking you to do, all people. The next time you see stupidity getting applauded, don't just shake your head in disgust and move on. Stand up and call it out. Say something. Stand up and ask those hard questions that need to be asked. And hold everyone in power, and I do mean everyone, to a higher standard. Because if the people who really know better continue to stay silent, well, then the loudest idiots in the room will continue to run things. And as a result, we'll all keep paying the price for it. Or only that price will continue to go up every time. So people, maybe it's time we stop handing the microphone over to whoever yells the loudest and get it back to the people who actually know what the hell they're doing. And if you have any thoughts or comments or anything you'd like to add to this, please, by all means, feel free to drop them down below and let's speak on them. Because again, and I will always say this here, man to man, every voice matters and every single opinion counts. And I truly believe that it's through these types of open forums, we come up with solutions to problems. But we have to communicate back and forth. But hey, I've taken up enough of your time. At any rate, I'm Unc. Take care of yourself and each other. Kindness, love, respect. Show a little more of these because the world really needs them right now, fellas. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.